we're taking Accord in a more stylish, sporty, and premium direction. It starts with the fundamentals, where our designers and engineers really reimagine the overall proportions of Accord, making it lower, wider, and more than a 2-inch longer wheelbase and shortened overall length. This provides a stronger stance and contributes to even more dynamic handling. They gave it a dramatic new face with LED lighting, a long and sculpted hood, and a swept-back greenhouse moved rearward on the body, all leading into a shortened rear deck highlighted by LED taillights and dual exhaust. The overall result is a more premium and athletic design with stance and proportion you wouldn't expect of a front-drive mainstream sedan. We'd like to think that this Accord will ace the valet test night like no other Accord that's come before it. Of course, our story is much more than just styling. This will be the most fun to drive Accord ever. And that starts with the wider stance, longer wheelbase, and a lower center of gravity and a lower seating position. There's also a lighter and more rigid body, an advanced new chassis, and 3 new engines, including 2 new turbos. Our first ever turbocharged engines for Accord. The base 1.5 turbo puts out 192 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque at the top of its class. It's mated to either a Honda CVT, which many of you have recognized as the best of the breed, or for our sport trim, an available short-throw 6-speed manual. Moving up the line, we have an all-new 2-liter turbo with iVTEC valve train that shares its basic design with the power plant of our new Civic Type R. In Accord, this engine puts out 252 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque, which is the highest torque output ever for Accord. And it's mated to our new 10-speed automatic, the first of its kind for a front-wheel drive car. In sport trim, the new 2-liter turbo can be equipped with a 6-speed manual, just like the car to my right. Enthusiasts out there have been asking for us to save the manuals. And with cars like Civic Hatch, SI, Type R, and now this new Accord, we're doing just that. Now, as many of you may have figured out already, there will be no coupe variant for this new generation Accord. But with our new styling direction and a sport trim with a 6-speed manual for both turbocharged engines, we've injected a lot of coupe goodness that will make this all-new Accord sedan a car that coupe intenders will want to take a hard look at. Now, I said 3 new engines, and the third is an even more efficient 2-liter Atkinson cycle engine with the next generation of our 2-motor hybrid system. And with the all-new battery pack relocated under the floor and beneath the rear seat instead of behind it, our new hybrid keeps the same larger trunk space as the gasoline models, besting all of our competitors. It also means the new hybrid has the same cargo carrying flexibility of the gas models, with 60-40 split and folding second row seats. Underneath the skin is a more rigid and lightweight body with our highest ever application of ultra high strength steel, plus a new aluminum intensive chassis with available adaptive dampers. These are tied to a new 2-mode driving system with normal and sport modes that let you dial up the Accord's reflexes when the mood is right. And while the EPA ratings are not yet final, we expect to deliver top-class fuel economy and performance. It all adds up to the most refined, sporty, and responsive Accord we've ever made. Now, when you get inside this new Accord, you wrap your hands around the new sportier steering wheel and look out on an amazing panoramic view of the road, and made possible by a lower cow and A-pillars that are both 20% thinner and move back relative to the driver, you're going to love it. And when you look down the road, you're going to experience a new level of interior quality and sophistication, highlighted by a new digital driver's meter with an available new heads-up display that places key information in the line of sight. The new meter sits within a 3-tiered, ultra-low profile instrument panel that wraps around the occupants in an elegant style. And there are high-grade, soft-touch surfaces everywhere you look. It's simply a class above in terms of refinement and premium feel. And with its longer wheelbase, the new Accord offers class-leading interior space, including nearly 2 inches of added legroom, putting it at the top of the class. An Accord will have all our latest and greatest technology. A new touchscreen with sharper graphics, a more intuitive user interface, and of course, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But in addition to a touchscreen, Accord will have both a volume knob and a second physical knob for radio tuning and list scrolling. You're welcome, Paul. We're also adding effortless Bluetooth phone pairing, a first for the segment. Just tap your phone to the icon and it's paired. And with an available wireless charging pad, using your smartphone has never been easier. Accord will offer a more advanced connected car experience with the application of new in-car 4G LTE, and that's, of course, Wi-Fi. And over-the-air system updates, all Accord customers can upgrade to the latest software via Wi-Fi. And finally, we're delivering our most advanced suite of safety and driver-assistive technologies, with Honda sensing as standard equipment on every new Accord. And this is not limited only to autonomous emergency braking, with features in multiple option packages, like some of the competition. It includes all the features listed on the screen as standard, and every single trim level, it's standard. So we expect Accord to continue to earn top safety ratings. Now, we're still a few months from launch, and we'll have more to share, including fuel economy numbers and pricing in the days ahead. But as you can see, we've created an all-new Accord for the next generation, an Accord for the head and for the heart. And we think this Accord will not only maintain its position as America's best-selling midsize car, but will make people rethink the sedan when they're ready for a new vehicle.